Welcome to episode 60 of our Football Manager Hobo To Hero playthrough. We made it to 60 damn episodes. Wow. I guess this puts us within the realm of the PSIS interval last time in FM23, or alternatively Jedrockdal's AK, which is where I started. So yeah, we invested some time into this at this point. Great. So for today's stream, I'm looking to do the whole week of recovery. And given that the squad is pretty spent, as you can see here, we already told Elbug Chagtsel to take a 2 days rest. That's definitely needed. Hopefully nobody hurts themselves. We do have some rest sessions here though, so I'm hopeful. And the other part of today's stream will be the match facing Kelantan United, which is in approximately a week, as you can see here. So yeah, my hopes are we can win this one. So let's have a look at it immediately, if we can. We play them on Friday at home, 2045, alright, in the Liga Super, in our own stadium, so no concerns about the pitch. It's a regular one. And Kelantan United are called the Green Deers. And if I look at the facilities, for example, we already see here basic training facilities, per youth facilities, 22k all-seater, that's a whole lot of, less seats than our own stadium. Not that it means much. I do not expect them to bring that many spectators. Let's have a look again. We played them already this season. Well, away from home it was 900 people. So if they bring along, I don't know, 9, we might have a chance to get actually get some money in. Speaking of money, I might have mentioned this in episode 59, but the month's looking really well. 100k engage receipts. That must be the cup match. I cannot explain it otherwise. So yeah, quite happy with that one. Also, just I guess a slight notification here. I have problems with the upload of the last YouTube video. Might have to do with the change of desktop audio to surround. Well, I've always been on surround, but the recordings are in 5.1 surround now. So yeah, maybe that's a problem. I will need to figure that out. So that's why episode 59 is not on YouTube yet. Well, it is. It's processing for 4 days now. So, about Kelantan, what kind of style do they play and why didn't we end up with a good result last time out? Last time we played them away from home, it was the first match of the season, so tactical familiarity was rather low comparison to now. In particular, some players didn't know about their roles, Zakaria, for example, and his role as a halfback. So, suspicion is we will be vaguely more familiar with what we want to achieve. That's the first thing here. What the hell is this? Is this normal? Seems to be. It's the first time I noticed this. Interesting. Okay. Second of all, let's have a look at this. So they had slightly more chances than we did, but not by much. Pass completion on our side and possession was on our side. Yeah, that's pretty great. So let me be frank here. It wouldn't be a major concern to me if, again, that was a draw. I realize that we are in good shape, good form, and a win is definitely in order. On the other hand, we are at 11 points now. We are destined to get relegated, and we are second in the Liga Super Malaysia. So if we make it to international competitions, that would be fantastic, but I doubt it. So we'll see. How do we win this match though? If we can. Well, first of all, probably Chin Siu Sun is not the wrong choice. If he stays uninjured. He had really a few good matches so far. And, well, What about our regular goalkeeper, actually? He's slightly injured right now. He did something to his hand or something. What is it? Bruised ankle, never mind. Oh, it's basically the same. So, his happiness, though, might decline. If he realizes that we don't play him. And we don't play him because he doesn't perform well. So how do we deal with this? Well, not at all for now. Maybe play him in the under-21s, but I don't think he can. Not there. So we might need a friendly here and there. I also want to put out a shout out, I guess, to the sharpness. So I ranted on about this a little bit last time. It seems the extra session back here does influence the injury risk and the sharpness quite a lot. Because we do less training for appropriate sharpness now than last season, and we do rest the players more, which, just to remind you, is bad for sharpness in general, and for team cohesion too, but the opposite effect started to appear. Team cohesion goes up all the way, and sharpness, as you can clearly see on the players, is also high throughout the entire squad, despite not training hard and having no additional sharpness training or the appropriate amount of matches. I do. Well, in fact, I do rest one player. Also, welcome back. So, yeah. So, despite not having a physio in the club, because, well, nobody wants to work for the wages we offer, we actually have I would call this a systemic decrease at this point in injuries. It might be some sort of randomness, but it might also have to do with the load that we put on players in training. And that seems to work so far. So let's see how it goes throughout the remainder of this season. Just to keep in mind, if we end up with similar levels of injuries, we can probably blame this on the lack of a physio or two. So, you know, training's probably fine as it is. There's that. Alright, what about the playing style of Kelantan? Well, it's 9 days out, so let's wait a bit. And whilst we wait, we read messages apparently. So there's a player of the week. Cushing forward. Alright, where are Cushing right now? Oh, 5th. Well, we are definitely doing well. Hopefully we can do that going forward. How have you been, the Toto Kroto? Well, I can ignore them, can't I? Then again, I guess this is a good reflection of a general job in management. Most of what you get or what you receive as messages is usually rubbish, and you don't want to read them, or you want to delegate the stuff because you don't want to bother. But for like the X%, I guess 5% or something, that you skip over, you need to read them, and they are really important. Harsh Singh would be available for this match, no problem. We will play him for 45 minutes. In fact, he can play the whole 90, can't he? Alright. Yeah, we won against Terengganu. Also, there's not much to say here other than we succeeded. Still moaning about the quickness training. Same here, same here. We will not do anything there. Alright, skip forward, include a 30-second break. BRE. Oh yes. So, Mohammad Harsi decided to extend his contract. Given his last performance, I think I'm very happy with this. Well, not the one against Terengganu. The one prior to that. So, we extended his contract. Now, the giant bonus for the assist, I think it was 95. That's Chernolid, isn't it? Of course. Hi, welcome back, man. Given the giant assist bonus is gone, and we pay him 15 euros more per week, I think this is appropriate. He also extended his contract by a year, so I guess we can live with that, can't we? Let me read this. Well, does it work? Is it fun? That's all I can think of. As long as it's fun, it's fine. Who the hell are you? He was suggested to us for like 12 times now. I guess we could use one. Wage is way too high though. And it's yet another foreign player. Is he on the shortlist? He's on the default shortlist. Go away. This intermediary is really annoying. Ahmad is on international duty. Okay. Didn't expect that. He won't be on international duty for that long though. So, how are you guys? Or gals? I think it's gals, right? I'm not that familiar with English slang. Anyway, I noticed recently that actually the YouTube channel gained its first female follower, at least according to the statistics. So whoever that person is, thank you very much for enjoying the content. Also, you're probably a nerd given the people around here. Zakaria trains well. Well, okay. Let's talk to the players about their training. Sure, as always. Good job. You were not around for last stream, were you? This is Farid Ahmad. He's rubbish. Can we stop talking about this, please? We needed somebody with Malaysian nationality. That's it. End of story. She's imaginary. Did you not forget? I mean, obviously. I guess I could create imaginary accounts for imaginary people. I do like to think, though, that she would probably approve of this formation, this kind of performance so far. You know, second round in the cup is probably fine, and also defeating Terengganu on, well, basically by the last breath is probably fine too. To be fair, we defeated them in the second half, and I still have no idea how we managed to do that. Alright. Yeah. Well, let's just say there might be people around that I know that do have Amazon Prime and do not bother to throw the Prime subscription my way. So I could consider that an insult too. Then again, you need a Twitch account for that, and that is really annoying to do, so I guess I understand. Also, it's for other people to decide what they do with their money. Which also reminds me, first of all, I need to read this message again. Nice. Congratulations on the trophies. That's not bad either, 50 golds. Well, do you get an additional money that would be appropriate? In that case, it's fine. Yeah, me too. You do not want to that shit. I can see why. And to be fair, like shooting my own foot here, but if you do not need Amazon Prime, please don't get it. I'm not a. Thank you very much, Stream Sticker Spot. I'm strictly arguing against him now. It doesn't have a gender. I guess I think. I don't think a bot has a gender. So yeah. Me personally, I'm not exactly a big fan of subscription services. Because, you know, if you don't use it, on the other hand, it's a viable model if it's something you use all the time and don't want to invest upfront. So it really depends on the fees. But in general, I'm more the kind of pay once, use forever guy. Huh. Well, I don't think you can refund your Prime subscription if you threw it at Twitch. So that's gone. But me talking about the stuff seems like I'm, I'm only, you know. Well, anyway, I did, Sharon Nullet was the victim of that. I recently did try subscriber-only mode for the VODs around here. And it took like a day until Chernal dropped me a message and reminded me that he wants to watch this stuff. So I turned it back. I the initial thought was to funnel some traffic to YouTube, because well, the YouTube channel doesn't see much traffic anyway. And if there's somebody that wants to watch the stuff on YouTube, I would appreciate. But seems like there's problems with the video processing right now. Might have to do with the surround. So, yeah, I knocked that back a notch. He played 6.3. What the hell are you doing, Ahmad? At least the training rating's fine. That must have happened there, though. What's with him? He turned 17. Fine. Can't really loan him out. Yeah. So, I don't know where I was. I kept ranting on about the YouTube channel and stuff. I think it is fair to say that in general, out of the 70 followers or something, followers, subscribers on YouTube, there might be like 10 or 20 people there that actually watch the Football Manager content, and it's like sparse. They might do it once a month or something, and then they skip through the streams. So it's not YouTube appropriate material. That makes sense. I would need to do another series, which, to be fair, I started. Under 19s match. How long is it? We still are 4 days out. You can play for 90 minutes. You cannot play for 90 minutes. We'll play you for 45. You're a bit tired, Sing. That's it. He gets a lot of playing time, so that's good. Turned 18 at some point. And well, if we continue to do like to play him like this, he might just make it to appropriate levels as a backup. So, any thoughts on your behalf? What should we do throughout the, like, I guess, the last 4 days? Anything in particular that comes to mind? We are suddenly sitting on a pile of cash. Also, we should probably have a look at that. Well, this is not a full report. No data analyst available. They are trash. End of story. We need to win this. Same tactic as last time. Just this time, we defeat them. I think that's probably what I'm going for. Seriously. Alright. The stream manager is pestering me. We need to do another break. And after the break, we will see what comes up. Yuri. Scouting on this person has been finished. Amirul Yaya, I guess. Seriously? That one's a bit late. Or there's a delay on the stream, I'm not sure. That's it. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's also a really old one. Just look at the hair. Who would have... Nah, anyway. A haircut like this. So... let's have a look at him for a second. He can jump somewhat. Strength is rather low. We're talking about a 17-year-old though. Positioning is rather low. Marking and heading is bad. The mentals are off. I think I would sign him for 30 euros or something, but not like this. And the problem is he's also fairly susceptible to injury, so that's, I think, above average. On the other hand, our under-21 squad is basically deserted. And I'm prone to picking up trash like this. Or we just keep him on the short list, but he might retire. And any professional player will probably help. There's an under-21s league, isn't there? What happened here? That's a registration for the senior squad, I think. Well, it doesn't matter. So, I'm starting to think maybe we should sign him. That is... well, to be fair, I can change the look. Give me a second. Hopefully I get this done immediately. So... what about now? It's not much healthier, is it? There's LEDs in front of me. There's probably a reflection on the glasses or something. I laid those recently. So now I have LEDs right in front of me to change the lighting of my face. I can also... I can turn it into ghost mode. Give me a second. Here we go. No problem whatsoever. Also, this is probably not the way I would keep it. And there's a slight concern. This thing here, how's it called? Remote control, thank you very much. The remote here also triggers all of the lights. So I need to be very precise where to point it. Sign a professional, we know it's coming. You know what's coming? This professional? Okay, we will sign him. You commanded me. We will also try to sign a loan move for him, obviously. No problem whatsoever. And if we don't find any, no big deal. He wants 50. So, we pay 30? For 6 months? How about 2 years, man? That's really low. In fact, I wouldn't have a problem with 3 years. He doesn't care. Well, I can't offer 25. 30 is minimum. I think, though, he says we are so close to an agreement. Let's gamble a little bit, won't we? We are nearly there, alright. No, I just have a different opinion. And obviously my opinion is what matters here, given that this is my save, so I will do whatever the fuck I want. And he will get 30. And now we will get rid of all of these damn clauses. Because who would want to pay additional money? He doesn't need that, does he? He doesn't. Performance-based fees are also not needed. He will probably insist on 6 or something. He doesn't insist on anything, does he? Fine! Any other devilish clauses I want to include? Well, who could know? I have no idea, man. Like, I can't explain it. I really can't. This is, I think it's totally reasonable what I do. Perfect! We can extend his contract by a year. Hopefully he will come in. So that should, at least, it should reshape the personality of the squad overall in a positive manner. He's a professional, and he's even reserved, so that's fantastic. Great. Scouting has been finished on... Turn knowledge, you want to call it? I mean, look at that beard. That is a must sign, isn't it? And I think Masrin is not much worse. Or better. Let's compare this for a second. The other one I knew was trash. This one... He's just bad at defending. Yeah, but isn't it the same in real life? If you want a wage increase, there will always be, yeah, we can't give you that. No, we can't give you that. Yeah, sure, you want to demand that, we can't give you that. And then there's somebody else from another company and they get like, I don't know, 20% more in compensation. Just because they were not dumb enough to work for your company for 5 years without any wage increase. That's how it works, right? Or is this too real? Maybe there's other companies around the planet, I don't know. Being an employer is not fun. So obviously I will sign him because he's a professional. Let's have a look at the media handling first, but I think I will do it anyway. Yeah, he's reserved. I will do that. This is how we throw away the money. 75? No. That's way too expensive. I will not do that. You will get what everyone else gets. A chance. Okay, fuck off. So, in that case, we will wait. He's extremely interested. I won't pay 75 euros to a youngster that probably won't make it to the pitch. On the other hand, he's got a good chance with that personality to be played at some point. Well, he will. We need staff first, really. So, what's there in real-life football this evening? The second Bundesliga plays today. Hertha BSC against Magdeburg and Hannover 96 versus Greuther. Also at 20:30, Cologne versus Werder Bremen. Yeah, this is the big stuff. I don't think any of this is particularly important. So, given that Dortmund doesn't get the big stuff, exactly. So at least I can now know for sure that there's no Dortmund match going on later today, and I do not need to speed up or something for me to be able to watch this. Alright. There's a bunch of training targets here, and well, some of them hit it, so I guess that's positive. And we have another 2 days. Also, nobody hurt himself just yet. They're saving dialogue, so obviously, see you in 30 seconds. Whilst we were on a break, the update for the monthly financials came in. So, as you can see, we made a profit of 63k last month. That will probably not be repeated in April. And the overall balance is at an all-time high. I'm a good stock. That or, I don't know, this... Well, for us it is. Now there's only one tiny concern here. the board doesn't allow us to spend it. So I will just do this routinely now. We will try to find a physio. Because why the fuck not? No problem whatsoever. So we will ask for a physio that has any kind of physiotherapy attributes. Where is it? It's not mental, it's medical. To be fair, I'm not sure. Well, I guess medical attributes are mental attributes too. It's about knowledge after all. So let's just ask him again. Oh, 230, no problem. Fuck off. Okay, so we are still allowed to offer 50. Can't get that. That's it. Well, theoretically speaking, I should probably... I mean, I guess I should have asked if they take 50. Shouldn't I? Here, be our physio. No? Why not? That's the only thing I can offer. You're welcome. Well, I don't want to run the club into financial ruin. I think I've been very considerate. I fired all of the staff at the end of last season, just to save for 2 months of wages. I learned that in the food industry. No, well, not food industry. How's it called? I don't know, restaurants and stuff. Where companies fire their workers for like 2 to 4 weeks just to re-employ them immediately afterwards. And for the 2 to 4 weeks, they get unemployment benefits, so they are on the payroll of the state, and afterwards they get rehired. It's a regular thing. So, yeah. Genius move, until the board decided that we cannot pay them 200 euros a week in wages anymore, and I have no idea how they figured that out. Okay. So... let's talk about mentoring. This is one of the important messages to me. Who cares about this? We have a few matches. Cool. So Muhd Aiman Mazrin. This is our box standard left back. He plays most of the time. His sense of loyalty has grown in recent weeks. So we need to give him an additional contract because his contract demands might have shrunk a little bit, theoretically. He started to allow his temper to get the better of him more often. Well, being emotional at all, that's not that much of a problem, is it? Might be. And Baru is, well, he declined. What kind of mentoring group is this, Baru? Oh, he's in the balanced, level-headed group. Sure. Let's hope for some loyalty. Why not? None of these have any professional inclinations, so I think that's alright. Yeah, well, to be fair, it does stay that way, and you will get me to rant on about this for another hour, and everybody else will be like, why? But last season we spent, what the hell is it? Staff wages. We spent 170k more or less last season on wages. We are in April now, so this season has been running since, I guess, December? Not sure, when's the start of the season? A few months, anyway. And we are at 16. All throughout the season. Last month was 5.5, so if you calculate that, 5.5 times 12 is 66. So approximately a third. That's not entirely nets. It's a little bit less. A little bit more. Never mind. But whatever. Say 2/5 of that. That's a very decent decrease of approximately 100k. So yes, you have a point. I know you were joking, but still, you have a point. Let's talk about Selvarai's personality instead. So this is trash. Just to put that out there. Where's Mazrin anyway? Of course he's part of this mentoring group. Yeah, so these are players that just need to be aggregate in terms of the target personality, and everyone else will develop a reasonable personality if they can. Selvarai. He's more ambitious, sense of loyalty has grown, so hopefully the wage demand is similar. More controversial and more temperament. Also, like, I guess he declined. Yeah, whatever. To be honest, I can't see him making that many appearances in the senior squad that anytime soon. Like, he has the jumping and the finishing and some heading, so I guess there's something there. It could be way worse. In fact, I really think it could be way worse for some sort of target forward. Pressing forward, concentration 1. I guess we have players like this. There's like, I would put Silverai on the bench in as a replacement for the other youngster, but there will not be either of them on the bench. So, you know, 100% of all the spots that are covered by Farid Ahmad will be replaced by Silverai. But it will be like this. Because there's other players in the squad that are vastly superior. Like Van Lal PK Guit, which is the favorite of Mies, obviously. So we need to play him every single time if we can. Even though it's a bit hard. You know, he has a hard time concentrating and all that stuff. And he might hurt himself. But this is all about inclusion. We include everyone in the squad. Also those that have problems walking. So, assign a 40-year-old or something. 2 days out. I guess we can bother with the lineup at this point a little bit, at least. Is everybody back? Is everybody sharp? Match load is rather... It's medium, that's okay. Can somebody explain to me what are these bars? This is new. There's no dots here anymore. Oh, this is a positive. That's new to me. Well, we can bring along Da Costa Lima, but there's a problem with Da Costa Lima's, I guess, the places on the pitch he can play. So, good set on the bench for most of the time. Yeah, as I said, it's impossible. Good set on the bench because we did play him as a striker. And to be fair, so far his average rating is 6.97. So no problem whatsoever. If not for the offside situation recently, he would also have scored in the cup. So, you know. Or was it in the league? I might confuse that. The board seems to be very happy with us. Shall we? We will dwell on this for a minute. There's like in I think in team performances, it's really important to celebrate your successes. So we will go there. Let me have a look. Apparently, they are very happy with most of what we do. Transfers and tactics are B- only. And also the supporters seem to think that the squad is, well, they like the form, but that's about it. Match performance-wise, there's apparently no other letters than an A in the alphabet, which is very good. So I will just enjoy this. Take a screenshot, please, because this will not last. But still, we achieved it. So very happy with the start of the season. We are lucky to... I guess we are lucky that everyone contributed, including you, if you did. And if you didn't, why didn't you? Alright. Transition phase. I will trust the assistant management here, even though we don't have one. And this stuff is not that important to me. Ankun made it to team leader. Okay. Let's go. Also, Twitch wants to do another one of these breaks. BRB. We will deal with some stuff in an appropriate manner. So there came up a few messages that are vastly unimportant. Like, we will face Kelantan United. You don't say. At home. Bahru is still pissed about the lack of quickness training, so we will deal with this now. Here you go. Now he's unhappy with the high amount. Fuck off. Seriously. What's going on with him? We don't even do any strength training. What is happening? Then we got an offer for this Russian center back. Just imagine that. We need to sign him. I also agree, by the way, on your statement about the supporters. So, in other words, Football Manager is very realistic. Supporters are fickle, I think. It's the appropriate word. He earns 50 euros a week right now. Are you kidding me? Well, we'll definitely offer a trial, won't we? He might not want to come, but we want a trial for this guy. 21. Well, I guess exporting players from Russia these days, depending on your perspective, might be very easy or very hard. Ezekiel Daniele. He's way too expensive. So, nope. And obviously we signed a youngster for 30 euros, so we will accept this. Now there's no wage budget for actual players left that might do well in the senior squad. So we'll keep it as it is. He can be on trial until he joins permanently, of course. They have rejected the trial offer. This is one to keep. He's on a short list anyway. So, do we want to send Chuchu to Russia? I mean, we could. But first of all, it will be expensive. And second of all, to be honest, I'm not so sure if we should send Chuchu. So, Chuchu likes these gum things that he enjoys eating. And I think there's been an issue recently. If you travel to Russia, there might be something with gum in your, in your bags. So as a result, I think we shouldn't send Chuchu. Well, I mean, I guess in the spirit of international understanding, I would very much love it if we could have somebody from Russia and somebody from Ukraine playing in the same squad in Malaysia. Yeah, that would be appropriate for me, and I want them to be best friends. But there's really no hidden message here. I just want peace. But in particular between these two. True, he's 2 meters tall. So there's no doubt about that. I can also blind sign him, if you want me to. You want me to blind sign him? No problem. He's 2 meters tall, he has good heading, he has good marking, he has good tackling, he has good strength, he has good pace, even at 8 pace, he's entirely appropriate. So what's it about? Positioning? It's at least 6. Let's ask our external consultant about this. He's been awfully quiet anyway today, so I would definitely call him out now. Meath! Where are you? Shall we blind sign this guy? Jaron Nullett says so I guess it's appropriate to do it. No answer. I'm disappointed. So I guess we will need to deal with this by ourselves. Hopefully they don't want any money. He wants to leave anyway, doesn't he? Oh, he's listed for loan. Huh. No loans possible. They want 1.9k for him? Ah, here he is. We just... No. Well, he doesn't want to come in on trial, or they don't want to let him leave. I think they don't want to let him leave, if I recall correctly. It has been like 2 minutes ago, so I can't remember. Yeah, well, we can't loan him because he's in the final half of a year of his contract. Thank you very much, Streamsticker support bot. So, he has good jumping, good strength. He's moderately fast, at least 8 points of pace. That's appropriate for our league. Composure might be a little bit low, bravery might be a little bit low, and aggression might be a little bit low. Positioning is probably appropriate. Tackling, mackling, and medding is probably fine. So, we should sign this guy, right? And Yumi's as our external consultant, you can probably say yes or no here. Everybody else thinks to be... Use that bug to sign him. That bug. So, that bug is, we include installments. What was it after league appearances, right? We will include a 2k fee after 50 games. No, I will not offer 2.5 million. And we will not have this. Where's the wage contribution? Can't have a wage contribution. So I'll do it this way. Well, that, or we just offer €0 for him because they want 37. Fuck off. Percentage of next sale, that's bad. So we will offer installments. I can deal with that. Every 6 months, sure. 2k maybe. No! Go away. He'll be released when? He'll be released in 2 months. There might be a clause for him in there. Somebody needs to remind me. Why did you bro me? Sir. Well, I guess, or madam, but sir. Why did you bro me? Oh. There's a match coming up. This is a vital contribution to this episode. Let's see. So, I guess I need to go back here. Alright. First of all, we should talk to everybody. I know this is really, really interesting, but still we need to. So, he will go to the under-21s for sure. Let's see. Training rating. Harsh Singh trains well. There was an injury on Zakaria, by the way, that's not good. Mazrin trains well too, so he will continue playing. But we will probably bring Marsh Singh if he trains well. That's good. Obviously he recovered nicely. Ankern. Good job. If he continues like this, he might end up with 5 points of balance at the age of 30. Maharzir. Sure! Sure! In fact, there's one coming up anyway, so let's do this. Kirby. In my defense, this is what Twitch demands. So you are, well, it's either pre-roll ads for everyone, or you are forced to do at least 3 minutes per hour of ad breaks. In comparison, by the way, TV is up to 12 in Germany at least. That's the maximum in Germany. United States is like up to 15 or something. At Super Bowl matches and stuff. Yeah, well, neither do I, and I would definitely recommend use uBlock or something everywhere on the internet. Ads are a nuisance. That said, well, I, I basically need to run them. In fact, the ad scheduler does, or Twitch will do it at the start of the, once you join the stream. So as a result, nobody will come in here. So pick your poison, I guess. Alright, I praised everyone for their training performances and stuff. Zakaria apparently hurt himself, so he will go to the bench and Mendruk will play. That is not good already. We should probably also open up the rules here. So we do have Mendruk on the pitch actually. Yeah, well, I don't know. I speculate too much about all of this ad stuff anyway. Let me just say I would prefer not to have to deal with this at all. But on the other hand, it's a thing. And to be fair, some streamers do not bother to deal with it at all. Like, there's no mention on their streams. Just watch a random streamer. There's an ad for 30 seconds every 8 minutes or something. And there's just no messaging about it. You will just be slapped with the ad all the time. And, well, it's not included in their program, if you want to put it that way. So, I don't know. I'm probably worse because I tried to run them manually and include them in the program. Oh, okay. So there's no playmaker on the option on the bench. He's also, we will throw him out too. He was a replacement. He's a youngster. Look at this. He was a replacement because we couldn't bring Mr. McManamy. So now that we can, we will do. And now there's no spot on the bench for Da Costa Lima. So I guess Harsh Singh is an option. Kamarudin is available though. That or we need leave somebody else at home. There's too many foreign players in this squad. What's with Yilma? Oh, he's a foreign player too, yeah, sure. So I guess Harsh Singh it is. And it seems like Harsh Singh will need to play on the wing, maybe. Like, on the attacking part of the wing. For everyone else, I do not have major concerns here. This is all fine. I don't know, Zakaria on the bench is a bit... What does he have? Injury history. A bruised knee. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, he's very unsusceptible to injury, so that's unlikely to happen, and this small-scale stuff is not much of a problem, I would argue. Also, fair. Okay. Okay, fair. So, this is attacking midfield, this is wide midfield or striker. And or striker. Where's Selvarai? If he's sharp, we will bring Selvarai. I guess that's fine. There you go, Selvarai. Welcome to the match squad. Somebody just told me to bring you. Fine. Next. So we play in this kind of formation, and I will put this on all matches now. And I will do opposition instructions inside the match menu, actually. Because I want to set up this shit. So this is an inverted winger. It always has been. And it always will be to me. At least on this wing. He can't take risks, he can't shoot, he still crosses towards target forward, he can cross sometimes, and he should ease off tackles. I have it at the top of my head at this point. Silverai is, yeah, sure. Let's compare him to Elbug. Where's Elbug Chagtsel? Here. So, I would argue similar player profile, but there's a slight difference in skill. Let's have a look at the attributes, actually. So, looking at pressing forward, which is what we use these days, I guess there's a lot going for Elbug Chagtsel, in particular on the technical side. And assuming we talk about target forward, because that's what Silverai is somewhat tolerable at. As you can see, Elbug is stronger, but not that much of a jumper. Or, well, his balance is a little bit off. He is way faster though. And again here, basically Silverai has some heading and some finishing, but the rest of it is trash. So, sure, for long balls maybe. And, well, we want to give some playing time to the youngsters if we can, so we will do that. Alright. Yeah, let's go to the match like this. And I will do opposition instructions inside. Cool, let's give him a squad. He wants number 10, fuck off. No. There you go. Alright, let's look at this. So, there's another very interesting part coming up, opposition instructions. Let's see. Whom do they play? He's right-footed only. What else is there to say about the goalkeeper? First touch is rubbish. He does not like to punch the ball, but he rushes out a lot. His one-on-ones are okay. Overall, distribution seems to be a bit lackluster, but he'll be fine. I really like the color combination, by the way. Green on red is fantastic for me to read. Yeah, well, if we can, we will. That or just ignore his skill and score, you know. Don't know what to do about him. He seems to be physically weak though. Bravery is okay. I think with the 3 points of passing, it's basically a no-brainer to show him to the inside. So he will need to pass the ball on 3 points of passing. That should be okay. Also, tag marking probably not appropriate on him. We can ignore him most of the time. He's a fullback with reasonable crossing. But no, I will not break his legs. Okay, maybe I will. I will not break his legs. It's unlikely to happen. Shiva and Pillai. First touch is bad, passing is bad. Dribbling, bravery, and the strength is okay, sadly. So dribbling is bad though. Composure's low, closing him down. Not marking him tightly. Let him have the ball. That is a footballing 101 though, basically. Stepping on somebody's toes hard. In German we call this stempeln. What's it called in English? Does anyone know? There's a specific word for this. Standing on the foot of another player. Yeah, the problem is closing down everyone. Will be a problem. Yeah, but then Elbug Chagtsel will run between 5 players. So I'd rather keep him in the middle. That's why I didn't go there. Also, just to put this out there, he has 7 points of composure. So the combination of composure and first touch means that he's probably likely to control the ball. Quite contrary to this person, he has, well, the first touch is 6, but his composure is 3. So chances are he will be nervous about it. This person has 4 points of composure and 4 points of first touch, so we can pretty much do the same here. Also, his passing is even worse. So I guess this is the way to go, funnily enough. And triggering the press on this defender, because I don't want to trigger the press on everyone. It will just exhaust the players. That, or we will need to do to go attacking and all the way up in their half, which in turn might end up costing us the space that we need to score a goal. So maybe something in between. He gets forward on our apostle both away. Yeah, not a really weak foot over here. So he's left-footed, gets forward whenever possible. Passing is bad again. In general, this seems like a case of maybe a moderate to hard tackle. Don't want to go with the hard tackle here. We might get a yellow card. I don't like that. So let's just show him to the inside too. That should imply he needs to pass on his 5-point passing foot. On the weaker one. Probably won't happen. He has good passing. He has a rubbish off the ball movement. Tight mark. I am awfully uninformed how the blue card stuff works. If you know, feel free to inform me. So, dribbling and bravery as well as strength are low. First touch is pretty good. Composure is on a 7-ish. I would argue marking him out of the game is all we are willing to do here. The rest of it is... it's not that bad. And I want to reduce the amount of specific instructions more often than not. This one, again, decent passing, off the ball movement is a bit lackluster. He seems to be a more defensive-minded player. But he has, well, some flair. Vision is not that high. In general, most likely a tight mark. We could try to tackle him hard. His jumping is 5 and his strength is 5. He's a 6-6. So I guess Facile is the one to be tackled harder. For him. He's the worst. We'll tackle him hard. Okay. Well, we'll see how it turns out. I think there was some talk about introducing it in some European league lately, right? So maybe that's a thing. Maybe we will see something like this pretty soon. What else? Well, this one again has good passing, bad off the ball movement, so I guess we'd mark him tightly too. Everybody in midfield gets marked tightly. Sure. And there's a some sort of low physical capability in all of them. At least the strength and the jumping reach. He has good dribbling, so we should ease off tackles against him, despite me not liking it. Right-footed. Show him to the left, that's to the inside, this is fine, we triggered a press to the inside anyway. So that's alright. His crossing is 9, his passing is 9, closing him down maybe, but first touch is okay, so don't see much... Well, that seems to be a funny instruction, but I don't think I can give that. This one's left-footed, so we show him to the right. Again, he's on the wing, so let him cut inside. He has no long shots whatsoever, he has good passing though. And, well, the off-the-ball movement is rather low. So, despite the acceleration and pace, I would say this might be a case of a tight mark. He might run away though. But he likes the ball played into the feet, so... yeah, not into space. And this one has low dribbling, low bravery, and low strength for a striker, so hard tackle immediately. Finishing is good. Off the ball movement seems to be a bit low too, but he is somewhat fast. That's at the brink, I guess. That's the correct word. It is close to being a case of a tight mark for me. If the off-the-ball movement was, I don't know, 6, or he had really low anticipation on top of that, maybe that would be more of a case for a tight mark. In this case, not sure. And we will ignore the rest. Back to the dressing room. So, we had 4 wins now, 3 in the league, 1 in the cup, against opponents that are way stronger than this. So as a result, I think, despite the nervousness here on Silverai and Vandlal Pekka Guit, Vandlal Pekka, it's really easy. I just can't remember it. This is my new Jorge Cesar, by the way. Vandlal Pekka Guit. Yeah. Let's just tell them we expect the result, right? We'll go with I want you to pick up. Nobody cares. Sure. So, there is some nervousness, at least in the bench players. I guess we will try to encourage these. Zachariah is not around, which is bad. Everybody's inspired for some reason. Sure. You all ready? Cool. Sorry, Chair, I still need to include one of these breaks. We don't have enough time. So, I'll see you on the other side and then we'll watch the match. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our match against Kelantan United FC. So they are another United club, and obviously, as you said, we need to step on their toes. Or, I don't know. Whatever. I guess we need to win this. With physical force if it comes to it. Don't care. Also, who likes these kit colors anyway? The only viable color is red. Let's go. And hopefully we will also have 60 to 70% possession today. That would be great. Well intercepted by Christopher. Well, we also play Mahasir again. Just to put this out there, Mahasir, I think he replaced Carrier recently. He's the one with the 1 point of passing, but as a central defender so far he worked reasonably well. Just like Chin Siu Sun in goal, for some reason. He had really acceptable performances. Quite contrary to Ankun's passing, as we just saw. Baru, not bad. Will we have a goal scoring opportunity in the first minute? Well, Badrul Hisham? Ooh, nice opening ball from Masrin. Diego, Ankun. Ankun's shooting is really bad, I think. So I'd rather not. I would argue we control the play pretty well. Ooh, good pass. Nice idea. Can we get a goal? 7 minutes in, not much happened so far. I guess they retained possession. Most of the time. That's not bad. Baru seems to be faster than his defender. On the inside. Still on the inside. Baru's top goal scorer, by the way, of the squad. Just to put this out there. With 3 goals. I don't know how he got there, but yeah. 3 goals in 5 matches on Baru. At least that's what I remember. That's fine. We have... how much possession? We have 81% possession? You gotta be kidding me. Christopher, Elbug Chagtsel takes a shot. That was... low grade, I would argue. Still alright though. 14 minutes now. You are very hard. Mahasir. I guess it's something. So the quality of chances is a bit low, I would say. There we face a free kick. And that's the first chance of the match for Kelantan United, but it was offside anyway. Wait. Let's encourage the team. Let's also have a look, by the way. We do show them to the inside, don't we? Yeah. We try to trap them on the inside. That is in line with the personal instructions on them, and there we lose the ball. That's bad. Just tackle him. Or don't. We concede a corner. Okay. Please tell me we don't do anything stupid. Very interesting way to take a corner, I must say. Bajrou. How far can he go? All the way back. Ankun with a nice pass for Elbug. Mendruk. I don't expect much from Mendruk. He's not a great passer, is he? And Masrin got hurt. What happened? Recovering from a knock. There's no injury sign here, so I don't know. Take him off, not take him off. Elbug, Mahasir. There's some sort of alarm going on. Nice save. No, it's off. Okay, I don't know if you heard this. There was some sort of siren going on in the background. It's off now. I'm sure it will be fine. Good save. Also good opportunity for them. That's way better than what we had. I do not like this. So what did we do? Same at last time. We started really well. And then we fell off a lot. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's yellow. Not sure if that's the appropriate way to deal with this kind of stuff. We will tell him to ease off tackles, I guess. So, on the bench for Badrul Hisham, I think there's nobody, actually. I think Mendruk would need to play on the right side. That or one of the central defenders, maybe. That's easy. Alright. Keep it. Bakrula, Ankun. I'm not that happy with build-up play today. How's Mendruk's passing? How much does he have? Come on, open. He's a 3-point passer. In comparison, Zakaria is a 10, I think, or an 11. So that probably shows at this point. Play the penetrating pass, that's alright. Mazrin's on low stamina though. Ever since he got that knock. Mazrin with the cross. That goes out for a corner. Go! You can do this! I suspect. A goal after a corner will be fine too. Set pieces are important. We need a 2-meter Russian central defender, I think. Just to score from the corners. So we had more chances but lower grade. I think this is not appropriate. We need to be better. This feels like the last match all over again. And I am not sure if I want to risk more. Or if I want that point. But this is a home match. We should win this. Also, how many people are there in the stadium? Oh, it doesn't show here. Well done, and that's stupid. Alright, let me have a look. Match stats. It says there's 338 people in the stadium. That's low even for our standards. I would have hoped for at least, I don't know, 350 or 400. So apparently it's also a very uninteresting match. That said, that shot was very interesting to me. Diego with a long shot. And we'll have another corner. Can we get a goal? Preferably on the left. We need to train their heading. So, what do we do with this? I guess we step on their toes. This is not good enough. I will do this. I'm not happy with this. It is not appropriate. So 6.6 here, 6.6 here, 6.7 there. Baru's not doing well. Christopher... Everybody has problems here. Even Badrul Hisham. Alright, We fired up most of them. And we will tell the rest that they should keep going. I will not sub anyone. Alright. Any other ideas? None? Well, think about it for 30 seconds. Gabby? Okay, I'm open to suggestions. So, you said bring Elbug into better positions. How do we do that? Play him as a poacher? This is what you're going for? That's, he will probably not be used to this. Then again, have a look at this. Their central defender can jump. And he is somewhat pacey. He is positioning as 9. That's not that bad. He's a bit weak. Well, let's do this. So, we'll use him on a supporting role instead of a defensive one. That might open up defensively a little bit. On the other hand, I think this might still work. Okay, we'll try this. Let's start the second half with Elbug Chagtsel on support duty, and you all, you have a job. Have a look at Elbug and see if he is a liability defensively all of a sudden. Because lately we did not concede much. Guzman seems to be very prone for fouling these days. At least for now, in this match. Claim it. He does. Good job. I want more. I just couldn't bother to press the appropriate button because you would react negatively. The players, not you. Christopher, Elbug. Now he's on the run, or not. Mazrin. Mazrin with a very long ball. Baru wins the header. Ooh! He could have hit his own goal. Well, it looked like that for a second, but not really. This glasslock person has scored again. Mazrin. No, not Mahazir. He was in an appropriate position though. 55. Set piece again. Bakrula. We had so many headers today. So many. Badrul Hisham on his yellow card. And nothing? Please don't lose the ball, Fakrullah. He doesn't. Elbug for Baru. What's going on today? Performance is fine. Just can't hit the goal. We hit the goalkeeper all the time. Mazrin, Mahazir, still nothing. Christopher, Mazrin, second attempt? No second attempt. Keep the ball. Mendruk, Batrul Hisham. Nobody's there. That's better. "61 minutes in. Alright. We need something to change. So, Mazrin's tired. I guess that's an opportunity for Kamarudin to play. That or, no, the other one's not on the bench. So Kamarudin it is. He just returned from injury. He'll be fine. Cross more often? Probably not. In fact, probably cross less often, take fewer risks, and ease of tackles? Not sure. No, he's a good tackler. In fact, let's not do the opposite here. Alright, so that. What else? Shane Thomas Baru is on a 6.5 rating today. So he is motivated though. Christopher 6.6, not much better. If I bring on Zakaria, which is, I guess is a good idea for some creativity on the pitch, but if I were to bring him on, I would not have an option for the right back on the pitch anymore. That said, Mendruk is not impressive today. And he did have 60 minutes. Well, I guess alternatively we can just tell Fazal Ahmad to play right back if it comes to it. Hopefully it doesn't though. Yeah, but, well, should I take off Badrul Hisham in that case? Because Mendruk can't cross the ball. He's strictly a defensive player. So we bring on creativity in the middle of the pitch and take it off on the wing? That sounds inappropriate, no. We will deal with the yellow card. I will take off Mendruk. I do not care about Mendruk's development either. He decided to go to Terengganu at the end of the season. So he'll be one that will be out of the club. Get out there and get that goal. And Zakaria definitely can contribute. If he wants to. If he wants to. Go! No chance whatsoever. Let's see. Their defenders 1m82, but the jumping reach is what matters here. And the other one is 1m71, but he can't jump. This one's small. This one's small. I see where this is going. So there's one central defender that can jump. Only one. So we do floated crosses anyway. I think. Because Elbug should be... Well, he should out-jump them most of the time. Easy to intercept for Zakaria. Elbug didn't get there though. Is this offside? Apparently not. Confirm this. I'm not one to push on youngsters all the time, you know? And looking at the overall performance, I do not think we need a youngster now. It's not like we need a Hail Mary all of a sudden. Look at the amount of space. There were two players there. You could have given the ball to anyone. And we do create loads of low-grade chances. That's not offside either. Christopher hopefully cuts inside. It's a corner. I would have taken a second yellow card too, no problem. It's a corner though. So, floated crosses are on now. Let's see. Let's hit this thing. That's another one outside. Well, it's not offside, luckily. 15 minutes. Kamarudin, Diego. Kamarudin with a cross. Baru. He's on the yellow too. Let's have a look at this. So this is the two... This is the two white defenders on yellow cards. So... Where is it? We'll do this. Let's go down the wing. Produce a second yellow. Somebody else got a yellow card. Who's that? Oraira. Oh, the left winger. Not bad. Not offside. Baru. And another corner. There's so many corners. Do we have anyone that can jump really high? I guess Silver, yes, I realize, but overall the quality of the player is not good. He's 1m71, so don't think so. He's not that tall either. How's Diego doing today? 6.7. Carrier's nervous. Ahmad is motivated. He's 1m97. He's also damn slow. Shall I risk it? Shall we bring on a central defender that is a youngster to replace one of the other two that is really slow? They didn't do anything wrong. I don't think so. I'll take off Diego. On the other hand, I can wait until the end of this scene. But I think I'll take off Diego and bring on Amadeus. Or maybe Baru and Christopher. They do not seem to have much of an impact so far. So maybe give somebody else some playing time there. Christopher, that didn't go well. Diego. Of course. Well, at least we know now why we have so much possession. Reasonable pass. That's not bad. Elbug. Pass it. He doesn't. He runs with the ball. He runs with the ball. That's fine too. Everybody cross your fingers for Elbug Chagtsel, please. Thank you very much. Easy. No problem whatsoever. Minute 78. This feels like Bayern Munich. Not really getting the ball into the back of the net. But in the end, there was a penalty. Who cares? We win anyway. Maybe. So now they have to open up. There's Ankun. For Ankun, yes. They look to take the game to their opponents. So if they look to take the game to us, to their opponents, chances are we will have opportunities to make an enemy for Christopher. Chances are we will be able to exploit some counter-attacking situations. So let's have a look at their defensive lineup. He's fast. He's fast. He's moderately fast. He's somewhat fast. So counter-attacking is maybe not the best idea. Oh, I see. Yeah, but... yeah. On the other hand, I might as well bring on somebody else. So McManamy is in a really good good mood. I'm starting to think they should be appropriate either defensively or, I don't know, they need to contribute somehow, maybe with retaining possession and stuff. So, given that Diego is not a good passer, I think I will take off Diego actually. He's also not a good tackler either. Can McManamy play that? Nah. He's not a box-to-box. We'll bring on Ahmad. He needs to be played a little bit different though. Cross less, take more risks, shoot less, dribble less, ease of tackles, something like this. If I recall correctly. Yeah, he's a decent passer with good vision and good passing. So that's fine. I also think he can play that one penetrating path that might make the difference. Let's have a look at Christopher and Baru's pace. So Christopher is rather fast. Same as Baru. Who's worse today? Hard to say. I'll do it. Everybody lose your minds, please. I'll play the Indian guy as a winger that takes less risks, shoots less often, crosses less, you know. Box standard no-brainer football. And in case it comes to it, he is moderately fast. He can probably beat his man at this point. We also still go down the wing. So, that's a thing. Get out there. Hopefully, we have a positive impact for the last 10 minutes. And also, I did forget that, we will obviously go defensive while keeping everything else the same. And there's a few yellow cards here, it seems. I will do this. Yes, we can. Elbug. Second goal today? No. Neither the first for Mahazir. Which reminds me, Mahazir probably wants to be replaced at this point by either the youngster or carrier. Anyone's got a preference? I don't know. Be on the pitch. Get sharp. That's not good. Get behind the ball. You gotta be kidding me. That has absolutely nothing to do with the substitutes though. Holy fuck. Why? So Badrul Hisham with a really bad first touch. Okay, it has to do with the substitutes. Ahmad didn't close down his man. He cuts inside. Zacharias too late on the tackle. And to be honest, I think the goalkeeper needs to have that one. 5 minutes left. Bring on the youngster. Well, at least he's motivated. So we'll bring him on for Mahazir. At least he's tall. That's about it though. Elbug. Is match over already? Banco and Baru would have been available. Kamarudin loses the ball again. Let's have a look. No time wasting on nothing else. Let's hope we can get another goal. Baru, not offside, but Rohisham. I'm not sure it's... Oh. It still says defensive. Should have been balanced again, yes. Attacking is a bit much, isn't it? Or, you know what? Fuck that. Let's try to go for the 3 points. Nobody should tell me I'm not trying. We have 5 minutes. Let's try to hit them, and if we concede another one, then I will look awfully stupid. That did draw some of the defenders out of position for a second. Not bad. There's 2 Ahmads on the pitch now. Not to be confused. Slightly different player profiles. Kamarudin, good pass. Huit. Ahmad. Good pass again. Of course he takes the shot. Well, okay. It's something. Go guys. Create another one. Not bad. Baru clearly shows where he wants the ball. Baru. It's a corner. 16 to 4 shots. If not for the penalty though, we would have lost this. 2 minutes. Can we get a result? Would you be so kind to take that damn corner, please? He does. Ooh. And it's intercepted. Please take him off the pitch somehow. That's fine. Doesn't matter anymore, does it? Well, that's the last 10 seconds of the match. Draw again. So, should I be concerned now? I think the first half was a bit lackluster in terms of chances created. At least the middle of the first half. Second half, I guess the third quarter of the match was fine. Then we had that penalty. To be honest, the performance was, like, the second half was totally fine. They had one damn shot. One opportunity. And it went in. I'm not sure what to make of that. But do we want to? I guess that's the question. Do we want to every single time? Because in the end we came away with a point here. So chances are the opponent's teams are still... We played with 9, depending on how you define a man. Yeah, not sure. So unlucky it is. Nobody cares. And I will not praise anyone. Yeah, but on the other hand, we are now at 12 points. The most annoying thing about this is that we conceded a goal. But given what kind of goal we conceded, whatever, happens. So that's the result for today, I guess. I think it's been a short one, but I'd rather wrap it up here. We will do the next match maybe throughout the weekend, to be honest. If it doesn't come to it on Monday. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. And I will see you all in episode 61. Bye.